The short video summarises the chapter showing the need to create pescastemic rights, that is participatory epistemic rights, to realise blue justice in Chile, considering the social movements of small-scale fisheries to participate in the creation of zones of aquaculture where it's appropriate or not in the salmon farms, as well as here in the north in the series of sacrificial zones where a series of industrial coal-powered copper smelting complexes in 28 different sites in 5 different bays are creating bays of death. For example, here in Mejillones, as we drive by one of those series, you can start to see how the contamination is increasing anoxic zones in the marine environment. Heavy metals such as cadmium, lead, as well as mercury are going out of these pipelines, as the one you can see below us now, creating shellfish bank deaths. Apparently around 500 hectares of natural shellfish banks have disappeared from the Mejillones Bay. Moving to the south of Chile, where there's been an expansion of 800% of salmon farms into the Patagonian southern 3 regions since 1990. Huge amounts of intensive salmon farms, such as the one you can see with the high stocking density in front of us now, have been exploding around the last frontiers. And this high stocking density, as well as contamination from feces and food and antifoulants, is creating in combination impacts with these mussel farms, as you can see as we circle around the south of Chile. All of these protests that have been generated being ignored. How here you can see a group of fishermen organising a further 28 protests in Quellon in an attempt to ensure that their concerns are noted. And this is in response also to a large-scale harmful algal bloom which occurred across the interior Chile Sea. We embarked on mapping, participatory cartography and SIG GIS to ensure that these observations could be credited with the government. Here in Maojing we're doing something similar as well, as an attempt towards moving towards first order justice. However, these epistemic or pescastemic rights can't be achieved without significant reform of the institutional landscape here in Chile, but we're hoping with a new constitution that might be possible. Another example is the port expansion here in San Antonio. You can see that these wetlands are going to be built over as the port expands, and the contamination from the port continues to increase, impacting fishing communities and other different people as the amount of shipping accelerates.